an experience of a sense of self that has at its core a suffering that the client can empathize with because they've experienced it for so long. And so essentially it's this moment where they empathize with their own suffering, just like they would want another person to do.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not trying to fix it. They're not trying to change it. They're not trying to be relieved of it. They're not trying to escape it. They're empathizing with it exactly like they would with another person. Like,
Right.
oh, yeah, I hear you, basically. And in that moment, I mean, usually when they have that kind of moment, I say, that's rest. When all of your thoughts and feelings have space to be exactly as they are, and you experience yourself as the intelligence, as the space in which it's all completely okay to be as it is, that's rest. And I think it's 2 steps forward and 1 step back, but I've seen a lot of clients, their go-to reaction to this, we all have this thing that arises in its own characteristic way, it does in our mind, this suffering pattern of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
When the spontaneous reaction is like, oh, I see you, rather than, oh shit, what am I going to do about you?
Right.
Then that's the shift.
And we will always defend ourselves against something that's trying to change us.
Yes, exactly. Which is, it's so ironic because, that's what clients project onto facilitators and therapists and what have you. But at the same time, that's why they're in a war with themselves, because one part of them is trying to change another part that doesn't want to be changed. It wants to be heard and respected as it is.
Right. And honored for the service that it's given us all these decades.
Yeah. Because it has something. It's legitimate. It has a legitimate thing it's trying to say.
Right.
Sometimes I use the phrase real but not true, that the experience is real even if the story isn't true. And the more we honor how real it is to feel this experience, the more the trueness of the story will start to dissipate.
Go to kilobicenter.com, Radical Recovery Summit, for access to the interviews. You can watch them free online for 48 hours after they air, or you could purchase an all-access pass. kilobicenter.com.